Welcome back, race fans. Tonight, the Downforce Racing Series unloads at one of the greatest mile-and-a-half tracks, not only in real life, but in iRacing itself. Charlotte Motor Speedway for round number 3 of season 15. I do see Brian Odell already in chat. How you doing, Brian? Well, coming down to about 5 minutes left here in practice. Jeff Hollingsworth right now up in that top position with Vinny Maestas in second, Corey Moore third. But, of course, we'll get into qualifying here in just about 5 minutes. And we'll see where everybody is going to start. It looks like about 20 drivers out here tonight, but it's just me here this evening, it looks like. Joshua Medlock, but hey, we'll call this race. We know it's going to be some great racing here at Charlotte. Going to be probably a little loose, a little tight, maybe. We'll see. I know it'll take a couple of laps for the tires to warm up. We'll see how these drivers are able to hang on to it for 140 laps here tonight. Air temp of 67, track temp of 70, total 140 laps. Our stages here tonight. Stage 1 will be at, of course, white at 35 and the caution at 36. Stage 2, the white at 70 and then the caution at a 71. So that is our stages here tonight. A total of 210 miles, no tire limits, 100% fuel, probably looking at about 32 to 38 laps, so roughly on fuel. I do think they can make the first stage. It might even be more than that, but I think they can make the first stage at least on fuel. Pit road, though, of course, coming, out of 3 and in between 3 and 4, and then almost coming out of 4, getting in the pit road could be a problem turn for these guys. But pit road speed, 45 miles an hour with a pace speed of 55 here this evening. Getting into the point standings coming into tonight, Jeff Hollingsworth has jumped up into the top spot at 107. Charlie Woods there in second, up 3 positions at 97. He is 10 behind Jeff. Paul Crumright up 5 in third at 93, 14 behind the leader and 4 behind Charlie. Abram Ghosted up 2 into fourth at 85, 22 behind the leader and 8 behind Paul. Todd McGregor down a spot into fifth at 84, 23 behind the leader and 1 behind Abram. Austin Williams up 10 spots from last week. He is in 6th at 75 points, 32 behind the leader, 9 behind Todd. Michael Whitaker up 6 as well. Good jump from Mr. Whitaker there in 7th at 69, 38 behind the leader and 6 behind Austin. Actually tied there with Dave Hunt for that 7th spot. And Dave down 2, also at 69, 38 behind the leader and 6 behind Austin. Terry Adams up 2, cracking the top 10 in 9th at 66, 41 behind the leader and 3 behind Hunt and Whitaker. Keith Hanlon is going to also jump into the top 10, up 6 spots in 10th at 65 points, 42 behind the leader and 1 behind Terry. Vinny Maestas down 10 from last week in 11th at 64. 43 behind the leader and 1 behind Keith. John Anderson down 3 into 12th at 55. 52 behind the leader and 9 behind Vinny. Vinny Bonanno down 10 as well into 13th at 51. 56 behind the leader and 4 behind John. Stephen Lane down 4 into 14th at 50. 57 behind the leader and 1 behind Vinny. Tyrone Harris didn't move. He's in 15th at 44, 63 behind the leader and 6 behind Steven. Daniel Williams didn't move either. He's in 16th at 38, 69 behind the leader and 6 behind Tyrone. And Thomas Taylor didn't move as well. He's in 17th at 33, 74 behind the leader and 5 behind Daniel Williams. We got plenty of more racing this season. By far, nowhere near over with. I think these guys are going to probably tear it up here tonight at Charlotte. Should be some good racing coming down to the final 30 seconds here, folks. We're going to step aside, play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. So hang tight. We will be right back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the frame, you're the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, gave way for the land under the frame, in the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks. Qualifying underway here at Charlotte. 10 minutes, 4 laps, same as always with these guys. Y'all are new here. They do get also 3 fast repairs, unlike the 1 or 0 or 2 some leagues do. So, a little bit different, 4 qualifying laps and the 3 fast repairs. And of course, this season, 100% fuel, no tire limits as well. So, of course, anything can happen out here each and every week. Now, it does look like the 70 of Vinny Estes up in the top position here with Chris Walker. Oh, just tagging the wall outside of 2. Daniel Williams into the 3rd spot. Jeff is out there on the track, as well as Dave Hunt, Keith Hanlon. So glad to see these guys. It looks like Abram Ghostin, Fred Williams, Tyrone Tristan, and Mr. No Name Bates. Yes, that is Timothy Bates. Doesn't look like they're going to come out and qualify. We will see. They got plenty of time to do so. But 5 minutes, that's a lot of time to determine if you're going to come out and put in a qualifying lap or not. Of course, Charlotte tonight, next week, Pocono, Iowa, then Nashville Super Speedway, and then Talladega to end out August. Of course, we will be off the week of the first week of September the 5th. It looks like it's got it on here. The old farts need a break, is what it says. I'm just reading what it says, folks. So, And then we'll be back in action September the 12th. But we've still got 4 more races before we get to that week break. Looks like Charles McCormick out there. Brad Borders. Yeah, No Name Bates. Yep. No Name Bates. I gave him that nickname. It's his fault, though. He started on pit road, and at the time, it didn't get his name, and so he became No Name Bates. So, of course, he's still going to be No Name Bates, regardless if his name shows up or not. So, does look like Jeff Hollingsworth jumped to second, 23 thousandths of a second behind Vinny Estes. Anybody else going to be able to knock out Vinny Estes off that top spot? Like Dave Hunt just went up into 11th. He is done. Now Keith Hanlon is officially done. Looks like Abram Ghostin is out there. Looks like we have a hiccup with a number 22 on the car, 15 in the driver bar here. So kind of make a note of this. That way I'm not... All right, had to make a note of that. That way I could keep tabs on it. He likes to watch gymnastics, too. Wow, I'm going to have to tell him you said that, Charles. Or Brad. Looked at the name wrong. Timothy. Charles. Oh, you guys are killing me. We haven't even started yet. You guys are already killing me. Well, hit that like button, folks. Share the stream out there on your social media. Get some more of the fans out there. Of course, I know we got a lot of Purple Heart Homes people, that y'all and Timothy work with. Maybe we can get them out here. And, of course, I always give them a shout-out. So... I can't really do it kind of right now because Timothy's not out on track, or Charles. I think Charles runs a Purple Heart Homes paint. Of course, I'm a veteran myself, so try to get those shout outs when I can. But good turnout on the track here. I really like it. Oh, the coming minute and a half here. Looks like Abram is going to go into the 8th spot. It doesn't look like Fred, Tyrone, Tristan Perrine. That's what I call him. And No Name Bates is going to be coming out here. So it looks like Vinny Estes going to come away with the pole out here tonight. We go ahead and get Mr. Vinny Maestas down here real quick. Vinny Maestas, got a copy. Vinny. Okay, well, he is, Mr. Announcer. Well, my name is Joshua. Joshua Medlock. Mr. Announcer. Love it. I love it. I'm going to have to, I guess, put it in there now as Mr. Announcer. Oh, wow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Now, coming down to the final 15 seconds here. I'm going to try this one more time. Vinny, got a copy there, buddy?
Yes, sir, right here.
Hey, Vinny, well, you're going to grab the pole out here tonight, man, but it's Charlotte, man. It's one of these tracks that you know, pretty much start with iRacing. So, man, what's going to have to happen down there here tonight, buddy? How you feeling?
It's going to be the typical tire saving and fuel saving, I think. I think we're going to see that right front burn up a little bit here tonight.
You think that right front's going to be the problem?
Yeah, most certainly, especially when we get in the, you know, in the draft and all that. So we'll see what happens.
All righty, buddy. We'll let you get back to it, man. Congratulations on the pole here tonight. We'll see what happens throughout the race, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Vinny Maestas grabbing the pole out here tonight. Let's go ahead and get them down here on the MaxspeedTV starting grid here tonight. If I can get it to where it's going. There we go. All right, finally, here we go. Vinny Maestas with a 29.436. Quick enough for the top spot here. Going to be in the clean air, starting up front with Jeff Hollingsworth to his outside in second. Chris Walker in third. Daniel Williams in fourth. Mike Whitaker fifth. Charlie Woods in sixth. Todd McGregor, no relation to Connor, they're in seventh. Abram Ghostin in eighth. Stephen Lane ninth. Paul P.K. Crumry, they're in 10th. Thomas Taylor in 11th. Dave Hunt in 12th. Hanover Fist 13th. Bob Lockavar 14th. Corey Moore 15th. Keith Hanlon 16th. Lonnie Barrington 17th. The last one to qualify. So that's going to round out Timothy Bates, Mr. No Name there, in the 18th spot. Tyrone 19th. Tristan Perrine in 20th. And Fred Williams will round out the field here tonight in 21st. So, got the driver bar up here. Do want to make note that the MaxspeedTV sponsor for the green flag here tonight is going to be Chevy Land. Are you in the market for a new vehicle? Do you not want to travel, or do you live close by? It doesn't matter. Chevy Land has you covered. With their assortment of vehicles, you can shop online at ChevyLand.com, and the big plus is they deliver. So visit ChevyLand.com, located in Shreveport, Louisiana. Tell them MaxspeedTV sent you. Shout out to Bubba Winningham on sponsoring MaxspeedTV and the Green Flags. All right, rolling off here tonight. Of course, a big shout out to Bob Lockavar, Hanover Fist, Mike Whitaker for, of course, allowing MaxspeedTV to broadcast their races. Been with them for a few seasons now. And I tell you, this is a great group of guys here. And if y'all's interested in joining a very, very, very talented iRacing league, to try to get your feet wet, well, right here is the place to be. All right, coming into 3 for the first time here tonight. Getting ready to start this thing. All right, my brother in chat here, of course, not feeling the best. The pace truck will dive off to the safety of pit road, and there it goes into the start zone for the first time here tonight at Charlotte. We can see it there on the wall. And there it is, the Chevyland green flag. Boogity, 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 folks. We're racing here tonight at Charlotte. Man, and look how quick. Whoa, already coming out of 2. Oh, loose back here. 57. That was Thomas Taylor in the 17 of Keith Hanlon. Looks like we only had 18 start here tonight, but it's cool. It's all good and dandy. And the first lap gonna go to Vinny Estes as the top 3 go single file. Daniel R. Williams trying to hold on there in that 4th spot as Todd McGregor comes up on him to the inside. This is, I would rather get the passing done out of 2 than out of 4 because of the way 4 is. Very tight indeed. Abram ghosting. Going to see a lot of side-by-side racing until the old tires start to kind of come into play. And it looks like Charlie going to the inside, I believe. That might have been, yep, that is Daniel Williams. I do apologize if y'all hear a fan in the background. It's like 80,000 degrees in my house, and it's hot. Very muggy and humid, so top 3 still kind of pushing away. Single file really all the way back to Charlie. Top 5. Mike's got company. PK, Daniel, Abram, Steven, Dave. Steven on the inside. Dave on the outside. Dave Hunt coming around Steven. Steven falling back a few spots here in that sheriff car. We'll take a look at that here in a little bit. I think some people out there get a kick out of it. Of course, we got the Purple Heart Homes, the number 40 Crown Royal car, and the Purple Heart Homes number 21 of No Name. Timothy Bates there. Big shout out to the both of them. Of course, big shout out to Charlie for front of the paint. And then a big shout out to Timothy and everybody out there for what they do. Try to help the veterans out there. So, like I said, I give shout outs. Looks like Timothy follow back a spot here to the big red machine of Lonnie Barrington. Yeah. You heard me right. I said big red machine. He's in a big red car. Yep, Steven's racing tonight. Why do I need to change the spitter? Oh, yeah, because it still says MaxspeedTV.live. Yeah, I know. I'll do it later. Bob Lacavara, Corey Moore battling back here for around the 14th spot. That's still battles, so still got to keep an eye on it. Abram ghosting, as well as Steven now going at it for the top 10 here. Looks like Steven's going to go to the outside, and he is going to pick that spot back up. Dave Hunt, Mike Whitaker, Daniel Williams, PK, Charlie. Kind of how they're hanging out right now. Still Corey Moore and Hanover Fist. Side by side out of 2 here. Tires probably starting to come in about now. 9 laps into this race. Dave Hunt coming up on the rolling block. 707 of Mike Whitaker. Like Steven now battling Daniel Williams for ninth. Steven's going to take that spot away. Battle for the lead. Here we go. Jeff Hollingsworth out of 2. Side by side with Vinny Estes. Still side by side. Down into 3. Vinny going to be able to hold him off, or is Jeff going to take it? Out of 4, door to door, side by side to the line. I don't know who got that. I think Vinny did, barely. Still battling up top here. 7 people watching out there right now. 5 likes. Thank you, everybody, for hitting that and smashing that like button. Would say smash it with a hammer, but, you know. Whoa! Big wiggle by Vinny. That has allowed Chris Walker to really close in. Question is, who's he going to go with? Now Jeff taking over the lead. Oh, Vinny too close to the wall. Chris Walker followed. Battle back here, Dave Hunt, PK, Steven, Abram, all sandwiched right here. Got a pack of sardines right here together. Just regular old sardines with oil, not mustard. I know it's probably gonna make some people sick out there. Still battling behind them. Steven and Corey now. Looks like Corey did back off right behind Steven. Abram right up ahead. Steven running really the high line here. As well as it looks like Dave Hunt was doing the same thing for a second. And PK. Coming up on Mr. Dave here. Hey, oh, PK running the high line. And they make me nervous getting close to that wall like that. Lap 14, folks. Lap 14. Oh, something happened to Dave Hunt. He gone. What happened to Dave? Oh, he back. Never mind. He back. Well, that was a little scary. Well, I'm sure PK, Steven, Corey was like, where'd it go? Looks like Lonnie and Timothy back here. Man, they've been battling it out for the last, I don't know how many laps here. We'll kind of see if they can get it figured out or not. Oh, it looks like Timothy is going to get around him. Back up into the battle here. Steven, Corey, got Mike, Dave, PK, Abram. From 3rd to 4th is just about a second, little over a second and a half. And Jeff and Vinny still going at it here. Jeff has led 5 laps now to Vinny's 11. Dave Hunt, PK now battle back here for the 8th spot. Still a long way to go. Bird's eye view, Stephen Lane sees the battle up ahead of him. And it looks like Vinny going to go back to the inside. Is Jeff going to try a little crossover here out of 2? And nope. He's just going to get right there, right up on his bumper, though, down into 3. Trying to dodge that bump that's right there. Charlie now to the inside of the 71 of Todd McGregor. No relation to Connor. Whoa! Got a little tight. Keith Hanlon, Bob Lacavara, Keith in the Pumpkin 17, Bob in the Convergent 5. Looks like a battle ensuing right behind them here too, the 57 of Thomas Taylor. Oh, Lonnie into the wall. Oh no! I think Thomas smacked the wall too. Oh man! looks like, oh, Lonnie pushing up a little bit. Almost into the 21 of Timothy Bates. I think he might have hit him, but just a hair, but no harm, no foul, side by side. Up here, Charlie, Todd, Abram, PK. Abram just getting around PK there. 707 to Mike Whitaker right behind him. Stephen Lane's got company down with Dave Hunt looking to the inside. Got that side-by-side still happening up here, though. Let's keep an eye on it. Lap 21 of, or lap 22 of 140 here tonight. Lap 22 of the 36 for stage number 1. Have not had any 3-wide situations yet, but I would not rule it out before stage 1 is over with, honestly. Yeah, that's what, every time I see his name, that's what I think of, bub. Battle for the lead again. Benny, Jeff. Benny now has led 16 laps. They are still battling up here, though. And Vinny back out front. Down into 1. We'll keep an eye on it. Abram. DK. Ooh, speed drop. Means Lonnie Barrington's speed go way down there. So, does look like Mike Whitaker and Stephen Lane battling it back here for the 8th position. Mike started in 5th. Steven started in 9th, so he's running right where he started. Dave Hunt started 12th. He's in 10th. Hanover started 13th and 11th. Keith Hanlon started 16th and 12th. At 25 here, folks. Man, they are still up here battling for the lead. Good Lord, guys. I don't know if they know how to calm down. They broke away from P3 to about a second and a half. EK Todd going at it. Keith Hanover going at it. No Name and Bob going at it. We got battles all over the place, folks. Good Lord. This is where I need like 9 different iRacing accounts. Catch everything at one time, you know. Right now, we're watching the front, but looks like they've kind of got it settled down up here for now. Charlie coming around Chris Walker for that 3rd spot. PK, Todd McGregor, and Abram Ghostin right behind them battling it out. PK, Todd, Abram right there. That's 5th, 6th, 7th. Mike Whitaker, Stephen Lane, Dave Hunt, Hanover 5th, and Keith Hanlon. Doing some battling here. They're still going at it. 53-17. Bob Lacavara, Thomas Taylor back here battling for 17th and 18th. Todd McGregor, Chris Walker. Oh, 96 of PK. I think he had to back off a hair not to take out Chris Walker. That did allow Todd McGregor to go to the inside and get around Chris. Still very close up here, though. Jeff and Vinny. Man. Timothy. Daniel Williams. So No Name and Daniel battling back here. That is for the 15th spot. Bob right behind them. You've got Corey Moore, No Name Bates, Daniel Williams, Bob Lacavara, Thomas Taylor, all right there together. All right, well, we have been clean and green for 32 laps here. Ooh. Kenny May Estes almost come and snuck up on Jeff Hollingsworth's left rear there. That would have been that right front to the left rear, and I don't think Jeff would have been too happy about that. These two right here, man, knocking it out right now. Charlie just kind of hanging back here in third like, you know what, I ain't got nobody behind me. I'll be all right finishing right here for a good points night, for a good stage points. Got PK, Todd, Abrams still right here together. All right, well, next time by will be the white flag. Of course, we get a caution now. That will do it for the stage. Got Jeff, Vinny, Charlie, PK, Todd, Abram, Chris, Keith, Steven, Mike. Right now, your top 10, but the top 5 is who gets the stage points. And there it is, white flag in the air one more time around. And Jeff hold off Vinny. I think he will. Coming out of turn number 4, Jeff Hollingsworth gonna win stage 1 here tonight. All right. Jeff, Vinny, Charlie, Paul, and Todd will round out your top 5 for the stage. Now they've got to wait on the pace truck here. Now, I would assume they would come down pit road. All right, just trying to get some questions together. So, yeah, everybody down pit road here. Let's see who can make it off of pit road first. And it looks like it is going to be Jeff Hollingsworth, our stage winner here tonight. Let's go ahead and get him down here. He knows the drill.
Yay. What's happening?
Hey, man, well, winning the stage, but golly, the battle between you and Vinny was insane, man.
Dude, I was grinning the whole time. I told him right afterward, I said, man, that was a lot of fun. Good, clean racing.
Oh.
He's stout, man. It's a battle.
Well, what was it like battling him? I mean, just getting up to him is one thing, but getting around him is something else, and then keeping it. Oh, they're wrecking behind you. Something happened under caution here.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, God.
Don't know. Something happened to Todd McGregor, it looks like. Oh,
no.
man. Looks like he is going to be able to get it back out, but oh, man. Anyway, not to take away from you, I hate that for Todd. What's it going to take, man? I mean, it's rough down there. How much fuel did you roughly have left after that stint?
I was not looking at the fuel, so I don't even know. I was wheeling it, man.
Wheeling it, dealing it, didn't care.
Yeah, exactly, because he's stout. He knows how to make a run, but he raced me really clean, and it was a lot of fun. But man, I haven't sweat that much in 35 laps in a long time.
Okay, tires. I'm sure.
Tires. I had 81.94 on the right, 85.89 on the left.
Oh man, wearing out them lefts, man.
And they're weird.
Yeah.
They're actually wearing pretty good.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
I was surprised. You could tell it's a little bit tight because the right rear is 94 versus the right front that's 81. But that's battling, and when you're behind somebody, it's tight and trying to set up a run and getting on the brakes. So
yeah, that dirty air ain't fun.
that's. You know, a lot of times it probably looked like I was trying to like go high or go low on him, but I was just trying to get out of his wake, you know?
Yeah, definitely so. Well, hey, we still got another stage to go, buddy. Good luck down there. Congratulations on the stage 1 win, bud.
Thanks, brother.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
All right. Well, that is Jeff Hollingsworth, our stage 1 winner here tonight. Let's go ahead and get that off here. Let's get set for stage number 2. All right. All right, so lights are off. We will be coming back to the Chevrolet green flag lap number 40. But about 31 laps will be, of course, stage 2. 70 white flags, 71 will be your caution. Pace truck will dive off to the safety of pit road once again. There goes the pace truck and into the start zone here tonight. Jeff on the loud pedal and the Chevrolet green flag back out here again tonight. Already. Whoa! Oh, we got a bracket back here out of 2. Yellow is out. Oh, not what you wanted to see at the start of the stage here. Oh. All right. Well, we are going to have to find out what actually happened here. So there's Jeff, there's Tide. So I think we had multiple things happening. Up front here we had Todd get loose, and then right behind here we had, it looks like Hanover comes out of 2. He snaps loose right down into the Pumpkin 17 of Keith Hanlon, and then right behind them, Another incident occurred. Fake product of, oh, Dave Hunt does the same thing. He comes out of 2, gets loose, and right down into Corey, and oh my Lord. Dave takes a hard hit. Corey takes a hard hit. He's gonna have damage. Daniel takes a hit. Ugh. Well, a very, very quick yellow. And some resets gonna have to be used now. Looks like Hanover. Bob, PK, Dave, Corey, Keith, and Daniel, they have all used a fast repair. Everybody is still on the lead lap. I want to talk to Todd McGregor. There he is right there. Todd McGregor, got a copy there, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what happened, buddy? Did it just snap loose on you?
That's what we're going to say happened. Yeah, I got to get black flag for passing under yellow, and then next thing you know, I'm about to swap ends.
Oh, man. All righty. Well, we'll just kind of go with that for right now because I don't know exactly what happened either. But, man, it was tough. But, well, good luck down there, man. Continue on. It's not over, buddy.
Oh, no, we'll be all right. We'll fight back.
All righty, buddy. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, that's him. Let's go ahead and down here and get to Hanover. Hanover, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, what happened? Did it snap on you too?
I was mid-corner transition, and I saw Todd start to go. And the minute I lifted, not sure if, his car was going to come ricocheting back. I want to give myself an opening. But the minute I lifted, then I'm begun if mine didn't just break loose. And I was gripping that corner up to that point. Even on the first couple laps, it wasn't anything close to that. But
Yeah.
this was obviously a very cold set of tires. They always say second set of tires is a throwaway because they're usually crappier than the first or the third.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's y'all have unlimited, so I guess that helps. But yeah, Todd, and then you, and y'all wasn't the only one. There's something else that happened back behind y'all too that pretty much did the same thing. So I guess everybody kind of checking up, kind of seeing what's happening, lifting off the gas. It caused, unfortunately, synchronized wrecking, I guess we could call it.
Once in a while, you gotta kind of run it as a parallel through the whole field, just so it looks patterned.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens this time around, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you much.
Yep. All right. Hand over fist there, and I was gonna interview back there toward the back too, but unfortunately the lights are off, so not gonna be able to do that. We got plenty of time, though. Lap 44 of 140, lap 44 of the 71 here tonight for stage 2. We got Hollingsworth, Maestas, Walker, Woods, Whitaker, Ghoston, Barrington, Lane, Taylor, and Mr. No Name out there running inside the top 10. All right, coming back to the Chevrolet green flag, folks. Located in Shreveport, Louisiana, Bubba Whittingham. In the market for a new vehicle? Well, they'll have you covered. Chevrolet.com. Here we go. Pace truck will dive off again to the safety of pit road. And Jeff onto the inside line this time. What kind of jump can he get into the start zone? And he's off. Chevrolet green flag back out again here tonight. That's bringing Chris Walker with him. Out of turn number 2 here. I think everybody is trying to, all right. A lot smoother that time. They'll have a whole lot of battling though going on here. Now for P2. Looks like Todd McGregor now is 1 lap down. Had to do that black flag. Looks like Bob Lacamara trying to make some moves back here. Battling a hand over fist now for that 12th spot. Across the stripe. Nobody really has it. Out into turn 1, the 5 onto the inside. And over on the outside, can Bob complete it? Yeah, before he exits turn 2, he's going to have that spot away. Dave Hunt, Corey Moore, Keith Hanlon, all right there together. Looks like now Bob has his eye set on Thomas Taylor in the 57. Through the D-shaped tri-oval here, more like a true D-shape. And can Bob get around him before he exits the corner? And he will as he comes out of the corner. All right, well, stage 2 underway. I did say we'd look at some paints here tonight, so, oh, well, hang on a minute. Battle here, Thomas Taylor, hand over fist. Even Dave Hunt's right in the mix here. Corey Moore, Keith Hanlon. We'll have to keep an eye on this particular battle here real quick. And Dave kind of sandwiched, you know, in between the 57 of Thomas and the 69 of Hanover. Keith Hanlon and Corey Moore, I believe, yeah, is right behind him. Oh. Oh, 57. Thomas Taylor scraping the wall. All right, well, real quickly here. Let's look at that Purple Heart Homes USA.org of Mr. No Name Bates, always running that. Beautiful, beautiful, love it, love it. Very thankful for what everybody at Purple Heart Homes does. It looks like he does have some damage on that right front as well. Looks like hand over fist and Dave Hunt real quickly doing some battling back here too. We'll just keep it at a chase view here and look at this side-by-side battle. Got the United States Navy car of Dave Hunt and the hand over fist 69 machine. He's got DAV, of course, Disabled American Veterans, on the left side of his car as well. A lot of veterans out here too, folks. And it looks like Hanover going to be now under fire here from the Pump King 17 car of Keith Hanlon. Well, I say that, and Corey Moore comes up to the outside. Stephen Lane, of course, running the special unit sheriff's car to wreck and to swerve. Canine handler. He also has on the back of the hood here, it says, do not lock humans in trunk. Eric W. out there in chat did that. I don't think Eric is out here right now, but just a few of the paints going on. Of course, we do have, like I said, a lot of veteran paints. A lot of military paints. Coast Guard for Jeff. Coke 070. That is a beautiful paint there by Vinny Maestas. And Abram Ghostin running the Ghostin's iRacing. Did I say graphics? Yeah. Oh, wow. Charlie Woods also running a Crown Royal vanilla Purple Heart Homes machine. Rolling Rock 707 of Mike Whitaker. The Voodoo of Chris Walker. Big Red of Lonnie Barrington. Just kind of throwing some paints out there for everybody to look at. And y'all can throw what y'all like, what y'all's favorite paint. We don't have any particulars. I like every single one of them out there, so. Looks like single file, though, throughout the racetrack here, folks. Not a whole lot going on at the present time. Lap 57 here. Now, we do have, though, it looks like Thomas Taylor and Todd McGregor. Now, Todd is a lap down. Had to serve the black flag. But see, at the stage or a caution, he would be able to get that back if he's not involved in the caution. He would be the lucky dog, well, because he's the only one a lap down right now. All right, well, good racing, though. Daniel Williams. Back here in 17th. Started in 4th. Still a long way to go, though, so don't count him out. You can't really count anybody out here at Charlotte. Jeff and Vinny, though. Here we go again. Jeff has led now 41 laps. Vinny has led 18, but they are still right there with one another. Hanover and Thomas battling it back here for the 15th spot out of turn number 2 and onto the back stretch. Hanover is going to keep that, looks like. Either keep it or take it. One of the two. Can't remember. Looks like Keith Hanlon and Corey Moore now battling for 13th. And Keith is going to take that one. Now Keith has his eye set on Mr. Dave Hunt there in the United States and Navy 53 car. Of course, I'm former Navy, so I'm a little bit, biased on that. But, I respect all military, by the way. I have more respect now than I did when I went in. PK coming around, no name. Mr. Timothy there. PK up to 9th. And Mr. Bates back to the 10th spot, though. Started 18th, but up here running in the top 10 now. Hopefully we see a lot more of Mr. No Name. And you got Charlie, Abram, Chris, and Mike. Might as well throw Lonnie and Steven in the mix here, because they are pretty much right here together. Ethan Corey going at it. Out of 2. Whoa! Corey almost come down a little bit too far. I am keeping an eye on the timing screen as well, especially up toward the front. Yeah, here we go. Abram and Chris. This is a battle for 4th. Had to think for a moment. Chris Walker and Abram Ghostin here. Chris is on the outside. Abram's on the inside. Chris is going to hold that spot here. Lap number 65. Eddie Estes has taken back over the lead here. But the top two still stretching out the lead from Charlie and the rest of the group here. Of course, the more they race, the closer Charlie is going to be able to get. Like Mike Whitaker and Abram going at it. 707 to Mike Whitaker. The 22 on the car, 15 in the driver bar for Abram. I don't know if it's Abram or Abram. BK, Steven. Looks like BK gonna get around Steven. Or Steven still learning. But he has grown over time. BK running the Victory Lane U.S. Air Force Purple Heart Homes Toyota here. Map 67. Not a whole lot going on right now. Yeah, I'll say that. And looks like Hanover, Dave, and Thomas. And then, ooh, right up ahead of them, too. Bob Lacavara, Corey Moore, Todd McGregor, Keith Hanlon. Here we go back up front here. We've got, got Mike Whitaker, Abram Ghostin, Paul Crumron, Lonnie Barrington all sandwiched here together. And that is going to be lap number 69 here. Next time by, a white flag will be in the air. All right, white flag in the air, folks. Hey, John, how you doing there, buddy? All right, and across the stripe, Vinny Maestas is going to win stage number 2 here. All right, we'll let the pace car catch up to them, and then we'll get our stage 2 winner here tonight up here, and it'll be a shootout to the finish line. Stages will be completed. All right. Well, on pit road here, we're going to see here who comes out first. Todd McGregor will get the lucky dog. He will be back on the lead lap. Like I said, you can't count anybody out, so... And I'm all tangled up in my cord. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, looks like Dave Hunt come out. Or did he miss his pit box? Oh, I don't know. Well, let's see here if we can talk to Vinny real quick. Vinny, got a copy again, buddy?
Yes, sir, right here.
Well, stage 2 winner, man. But, man, it's a battle between you and Jeff up front here tonight. But the race ain't over, man. How's the tire wear? How's the gas? Man, what is it going to take here this evening, buddy?
Oh, man. Tire wear is definitely it's a tough one, especially when you're trying to make a pass. You know, you gotta really put some wear or some abuse to that tire to stick it. But I think tire wear is the biggest thing right now. I'm not even worried about fuel. I don't think we're gonna make it anyway. But tire wear is for me right now. That's what I'm focused on.
So, I mean, do you split it? Do you go as far as you can? I mean, don't give out your game plan, but, you know, that's the biggest question. How do you go about it? You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I got a few things in mind right now, but I'm not sure what we're going to do here. I got to see how the field pans out here with Jeff. Jeff's fast. Jeff's giving me a run for my money right now.
Oh, yeah, man. Y'all two are going at it, man, up front, man. It's crazy. I mean, we've got a lot of battles throughout the track here tonight. You know, very quick yellow, you know, at the beginning of stage 2, but you know, everybody got it back out under control, and you know, we went green the rest of the way. So, you know, good luck out there, man. Congratulations on the stage 2 win. It's going to be a fight to the end of the race, and I think who makes the smartest call, I think that's who's going to be bringing it home into victory lane.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's going to be struggling here towards the end, so we'll see how it pans out.
Yep. All righty, Vinny. Good luck, bud.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, that is Vinny Mayestis, our stage 2 winner. Stages are done. We're done with those, folks, so we do not have to worry about those anymore. Now what we got to worry about is, you know, are we going to be getting any more yellows in? Now, Dave Hunt is coming down. He did lead a lap, but he didn't pit, so he's going to have to come down, and that's what he's doing now. Vinny Mayestis will take back over the lead here, and the lights are off once again. We are at the halfway mark here tonight. Big shout out to everybody tuning in here this evening. We've got, of course, Brian Odell, John Black, my brother Jeremy in chat. We got Charles McCormick, Andy Sapalo. I think I said your last name right. If I didn't, I do apologize. Brad Borders. And anybody else that is not talking in chat. Madison Ball is out there as well, finally tuning in all the way from Tennessee. Ain't that far? Not for me. Well, like 5.5, 6 hours, something like that to Memphis. I don't know. It's somewhere around in there. But anyway, Madison out there, and everybody else that ain't talking but tuning in here tonight, we do appreciate it. Thank you all. Hit that like button, the subscribe button. And thank you for all the support here on MaxspeedTV. We do appreciate it. Oh, you came from... Okay, that's a little far. That's like 20-something hours. All right, here we go. Ace Truck is off and away, coming back to the Chevrolet green flag here tonight. Vinny will be in control. And, well, green's out. There it is, the Chevrolet green flag back out here again tonight. Jeff wasted no time dropping it right behind Vinny Mayestis. And now we see Jeff run kind of try to maneuver that car to get some grip. And as they come screaming out of turn number 2, PK got loose. Oh! Good save, though, by the number 96 of PK. Well, that did allow Chris and Lonnie to get right up here, too. Boy, PK still having problems here. Like I said, the green flag sponsored by Chevrolet. In the market for a new vehicle? Do you not want to travel, or do you live close by? Chevrolet has you covered. With the assortment of vehicles, you can shop online, Chevyland.com, and the big plus is they do deliver. Visit Chevyland.com, located in Shreveport, Louisiana. We got a yellow. Tell them MaxspeedTV sent you. And a big shout out to Bubba Winningham on the green flag. Oh, getting back up here to the race here. It looks like, Corey Moore and Timothy None Bates. So it looks like Corey might have hit the wall here. Oh, I think Chris hit it too. Right there, I think Chris hit it. Oh, and Corey did hit it. They got him loose. And a little touchy-touchy right there with Timothy Bates. And a hard lick by Corey, and nowhere to go for Mike Whitaker. Oh, Mike caught up in that. Looks like Dave Hutt also going to get a little piece of it, or might even be a big piece of it. But Mike's car is destroyed, and yeah, he just brings it straight down pit road. He's not even going to worry about going around the track. He's just going to bring it straight down, use that fast repair, and be done with it. Sounds about right. Looks like Vinny down pit road. PK down pit road. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get Mr. Steven up here real quick and have a talk with him. Steven, you got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, got a copy.
Well, you've been running pretty strong out there here tonight, buddy. You started in 9th, top 10. You're right now in 5th. But talk about it, man. How's it feeling out down there here tonight?
It has its moments. The aero on these cars, when you get around other ones, you know, it's horrible. It starts to push, and coming out of, you know, turn 4 is kind of treacherous. It gets a little bit squirrely. I've been having a little bit of issue out of turn 2, but other than that, I mean, the setup feels good. The cars, you know, aren't doing too bad. Tire wear's not bad. I've been trying to save a little bit, but still getting a little bit of wear.
Hey, all right. Well, it sounds like you've, you know, pretty much got it under control. Have you? I know you can't make much adjustments with the setup because it's fixed, but have you, you know, made some adjustments out there on the track, your entry, your exits, to maybe, you know, try to adjust for what's happening?
Yeah, it just depends on who's around me. That midline is hooking up pretty good. You know, in turns 3 and 4, 1 and 2 have been kind of coming in a little bit later and trying to hit that apex a little later.
All right. Well, we're going to let you get to it, buddy. Good luck. Still have plenty of laps to go here tonight, man. Anything is possible. So good luck, bud, and we'll see what happens.
All right, guys. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, that was Steven Lane here. I do not think the lights are off yet. No, they're not. So we're going to go ahead and grab another. And everybody should know who this is. Bates! No name! Timothy.
What'd I do? I didn't do it. He came down on me. He came down on me.
Oh, man. Hey, Timothy. Well, we kind of seen what happened out there, buddy. And I know you kind of got caught up in that. How's the car feeling?
Look, I'm still learning. Still learning.
Still learning.
I've been away for a long time. I've been sitting in the back just trying to pace myself.
Oh, man.
I don't know what happened there. I was like, we were side by side on the straightaway, and all of a sudden, I wasn't side by side on the straightaway. I was getting pushed down.
All righty, man. Well,
I have to see the replay, see what happens.
Well, we got a long way to go, buddy. We still got some laps left here tonight. So, you know, keep your head up. You know, it's Charlotte, man. You know how these races can go. So, you know, good luck out there. Keep your head up. Keep it straight. Go fast. Turn left.
Appreciate you.
Yep.
Thanks, buddy.
You too. Yep. All right. That is Timothy here. And I don't think we've got time for another one. Nope. Lights are off. So, not going to have time to get another one in. I was going to pull Bob down here, but... Now Bob's sitting right now in 4th. Coming up from 14th. Lap 80 here tonight. I just seen your message there, Brian. Alrighty, folks. Race truck will dive off again to the safety of pit road. The Chevrolet and green flag coming back out. There goes the pace truck with its weird dive down pit road. And into the start zone. Jeff on the loud pedal. The Chevrolet and green flag back out again here tonight. There we go. Chris Walker, Charlie, Bob, PK, Steven, Vinny, Todd, and Lonnie, and Keith. Oh, we got him loose back there. Wow! How in the world did Abram miss Timothy? Wow! Oh, I'm sure Timothy probably going to have to change his drawers after that one. Man, that was close. Woo! All right, I'm going to let them get a few laps in. We do have Crank It Up here at Charlotte. I want them to get a few laps in before we do it, though, because we know what usually happens under a Crank It Up. So we're going to just kind of let them, might even start it out of turn number 2. I think we will, folks. Coming out of turn number 2 here. Ooh. I think it's about time we do a little bit of Crank It Up here tonight, folks. So let's do it here this evening. Let's crank it up! I hope everybody enjoyed the Crank It Up cam there. Let's kind of get back up on track here and see where everybody is at after that Crank It Up cam. We do have Jeff, Charlie 1-2, PK in 3rd, Vinny in 4th, Tom McGregor, Chris Walker. We got just a gaggle of cars right here with Chris. We got Chris, Steven, Bob, Lonnie, Keith Handlin, Dave Hunt, Abram, Timothy, Mike Whitaker. Oh, we got Bob going across. Oh, no! What happened? Right there is what happened. Okay, then. Well, let's see. Let's get a chase view of this. We'll get on Bob's car here. We're going to rewind it here. We're going to see, of course, Steven. I think it's Steven. Yeah, Steven. Out of turn number 2. He is going to come around Bob. And it looks like right there is where the contact is between Bob and Lonnie, as it looks like Bob was coming down. Or did Bob get loose? Or did Lonnie come up? Oh no, Bob got loose. That's what happened. Looks like he just come down and right in to Lonnie Barrington, and somehow, some way, Bob was able to keep it off the wall there. And Bob is coming down pit road here. That is the guy I wanted to interview last time. So we're we're actually going to get Bob up here, folks. So Dennis, how you doing out there? Extreme Racing TV. How you doing, everybody? Been missing you around, man. Mr. Dennis Ann's been down there. Everybody should know who that is. All right, well, let's get Bob down here. Kind of ask about what happened down there and go from there. Alrighty, Bob, got a copy.
I gotcha.
Hey, Bob. Well, we kind of seen what happened. Steven come around, you come up. Talk about it. You know, did you just get loose after he come up and you come down, or what was going on down there, buddy?
No, that was totally my fault. Lonnie was back in my blind spot. My spotter didn't call it. I did not see him in the mirror when I came down. So, one of those racing deals.
Oh, so just an accident waiting to happen, basically.
That's what it was, exactly.
Oh, man. Well, we still got a long way to go, Bob. I mean, we're at lap 90 of 140, and, you know, anything can happen here at Charlotte. You know, what are you feeling out there here tonight? Tight, loose, you know, what's it like?
No, the car is really working well. It does get a little tight toward the end of the run, but it's not terrible, and you can still race hard.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we got a good end to this event tonight.
All right, yeah, I bet it's some hard racing out there here tonight, buddy. I mean, it's it's crazy. So, yeah, you know, good luck out there, Bob. We'll see what happens, and you know, keep doing what you're doing, buddy.
We're gonna keep digging.
Yep, keep digging it. All righty, Bob, good luck. All righty, Bob Lacavara there. All right, we're gonna have to discuss something in the future. Uh-oh. I'm scared. You're starting to scare me, Dennis. There's Mr. Anderson. How you doing, John? I know you said you wasn't gonna make it here tonight. Glad to see you in chat, buddy. Man, it's been some crazy racing out here tonight, buddy. You missed a good one. You missed a good one. Or you've missed a good one, part of it. Yeah, it's been crazy, man. A couple of yellows, but, you know, we've had our two stage cautions. And then we've had 3 yellows, but they've not been, like, major. I mean, just, you know, a couple of cars spitted here and there. We did have one that involved, you know, about 4 or 5 drivers. But, you know, everybody that, well, except for Thomas Taylor, unfortunately, he has taken his car behind the wall. But everybody else is still out here that came in. We did have a few that didn't start. But, man, it's... It's been crazy out here tonight, man. Nothing bad. Is that an upside down smiley face? Oh, man. Yeah, nothing major. Nothing major. I mean, we haven't had all 17 drivers involved in a wreck, so nothing major. If 17 drivers gets into a wreck, then we've got a major problem. Yeah, I know. That's all we got out here right now, 17 drivers. So if all 17 get into a wreck, you would have definitely a problem. So, Alrighty, well, here we go. Pace truck will dive off again to the safety of pit road. Chevrolet green flag will be back out. Big shout out again to Bubba Winningham. And into the start zone again, once again here tonight. Abram Ghosted on the loud pedal. There it is. Chevrolet green flag. Everybody going to be on the loud pedal now. And Abram coming in brand new to the season with these guys. And he has shown already. Whoa, Jeff! Oh, Jeff! Oh, Jeff! Gonna lose a ton of positions and fall all the way back to 7th. Oh, and I think the curse strikes again. Well, I was gonna keep it clean here, but you know you are known for getting into the wall a lot, so you know I wasn't gonna say it, but since you went that far, Mr. Ansman, you know. I wasn't gonna call you the wall, but you bring that up, so you know. Anyway, gotta pick up my buddy Dennis. Dave Hutt, Lonnie Barrington, man, looks like Jeff's trying to find his way back up there now. Looking at the battles here, looks like Bob Lacavara, Stephen Lane. Stephen trying to run that mid to high line, which for some drivers it works out. Other drivers, you know, they've got to, you know, figure it out. But once they figure out that mid to high line, man, that is a fast line to run. Ooh, looks like we had one tag the wall up here. I don't know who it was. Eddie Mayestis now and Abram Ghostin battle for the lead out of turn number 4. The 2215 has it at the line. However, down into turn number 1 is Vinny Mayestis going to be able to get around him here coming out of turn number 2? We will find out. Out of turn number 2, still side by side. Man, it looks kind of reminds me of the Jeff and Vinny battle. Now we got the Abram and Vinny battle. I wasn't able to get around him then. Charlie coming back up. That's old Charlie Woods, or Charles Woods in iRacing. I call him Charlie Charles. Keith Hanlon started back at 16th. He's running up at 4th right now. Todd McGregor was 1 lap down. However, he's back on the lead lap and up to 5th. Jeff back up to 6th after a little hiccup there. Lonnie Barrington and Chris Walker doing some battling right here for the 8th and 9th position. Yeah, why not? Yeah, it is your nickname. Kind of just keeping an eye on this battle right here. It looks, ooh, man. Old Bob Lacavara in the mix, PK in the mix. Looks like Hanover kind of falling back. Looks like Chris Walker and Lonnie did a very quick battle here. Now Timothy Bates trying to, oh! Lonnie, Big Red. Gonna have a big dent if you don't watch it. Oh, yeah, Fish on. How you doing there, buddy? Oh, no, Timothy. He's popping the wall. How you doing, buddy? Lap 101 here, folks. We have hit the triple-digit mark 2 laps ago. Todd McGregor's got Dave Hunt. They tied. Wait a second. So there's Todd and Jeff. Oh no. Todd McGregor. Oh, now it updates. There we go. So Jeff Hollingsworth, Todd McGregor, Dave Hunt, Looks like Chris Walker and Lonnie Barrington going at it back here. I was wondering what in the world is going on with that. Jeff has made it back up into the top 5 after, like I said, the little hiccup there, losing it. Got it back together though, but he went from, I think it was like 2nd to 8th or 7th or something like that. Well, I appreciate it, buddy. I try. I try to bring the excitement. Sometimes it's too exciting and others take offense to it, but, you know, we won't go there. Chris Walker, Dave Hyatt. Oh, here we go. 3 wide at Charlotte. Oh, that was a quick 3 wide. Wow. Bob Lacavara. Lonnie Barrington. Oh, man, what is going on with my ATVO here? Mike Whitaker. Man. All right, are you going to update anytime soon? Okay, well, it looks like ATVO, the timing screen, has froze. Well, shoot. All right, well, I guess what we're going to have to do is reset it while they're still green here and bring it back up. Now, I haven't had any problems. It's the first time I've had issues in a couple of weeks. Which is a little strange, but ain't that we can't take care of here in just a few seconds. After resetting it, closing it out, and bringing it back up. So we got 7 likes out there here tonight, folks. Can we hit 10? We got 10 watching. I think we can hit 10 likes very easily. These guys are putting on a show here at Charlotte tonight. All right, there we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're back up to where we need to be. All right, the Downforce Racing Series Season 15, round number 3, here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. MaxspeedTV is sponsor, of course, Chevyland, green flag sponsor. Big shout out to Chevyland. Big shout out to, of course, you know, Bob and Hanover and Mike for allowing me to still be a part of the Downforce Racing Series. Love these guys to death. Great group of guys. Hard racers at that, I tell you. Like Bob scraping the wall a little bit, battling Lonnie here for 9th. Eddie, Charlie, Keith, Jeff, and Todd, as well as Abram. That's the top 6. Timothy, Chris, Lonnie, and Bob rounding out the top 10. Mike Whitaker, Paul Crumry, Hanover Fist, Stephen Lane, Dave Hunt, Daniel Williams, the top 16. Corey Moore is a lap down, back in 17th, hoping for a yellow at some point. Just does not want to be involved in it. He would like to get back on the lead lap, I would guess, as PK puts some pressure on Bob here, as well as Mike. Oh, it's some good racing. I'm just sweating because it's hot in my house. And it looks like Steven trying to make some moves here, trying to figure out what lane he wants to be in. He's coming up on Hanover now. He's coming up on not only Hanover, but Bob, PK, Mike. trying to figure out where he wants to go, what line he feels more comfortable with. Bob way up high there, almost into the wall. Oh, he got up to the wall. Now Steven looks to the inside. Making it as far low as possible. Coming out of turn 4. Ooh, back in. Got a little squirrely, it looked like, on Steven. But does make the pass on Bob. Goes up into the 13th spot. We got Bates. We've got Abram. We've got Lonnie. Chris Walker, all kind of sandwiched right here together. Look who's coming up behind them, too. PK trying to have it his way here tonight. Timothy trying to come back, grab a top 5. Just kind of like, oh, something happened to Dave again. Uh-oh. I hope he didn't drop connection. Oh, we got a yellow. Oh, what happened? I think right there it was. That was Stephen Lane and a Hanover fist here. All right, well, let's see. Looks like Hanover on the outside here. Oh, looks like the 50 might have come up. Coming out of the corner. Hanover right there in his line here. We can jump over here to the special unit of the 50 of Stephen Lane and can kind of have a look here, and it does look like Steven did come up. And yeah, he did. Oh, and it looks like maybe a little bit of net code there too as well. No net code. Looks like Steven did come up as we slow it down here even more. We could rewind it a little bit further here and then kind of play it out. It looks like right there is where it was at. Yep. Steven just come up just a little bit too much, and that unfortunately put Hanover down into the wall here. And oh, what a hard lick too. Ouch. Man, all right. Well, we'll let the admins handle it, do their thing, you know. I just call it as I see it and be done with it. You guys know that. Brian out there said he did. I don't think he did it on purpose. I'm going to tell him you said that. Oh, man. All right, well, we can't talk to Abram. Can't talk to... We've already talked to Todd. We've talked to Timothy. We've talked to Steven. Maybe Chris wants to talk with us. Let's see. Did they come down pit road yet? Yeah, they did. Okay, let's see if Chris wants to talk. Hey, Chris, want to talk, buddy?
Hey, how you doing?
We're doing all right, man. We're hanging in there. Well, we're at Charlotte, man. One of my favorite mile and a halves. How you feeling out there, buddy?
I'm feeling really good tonight, man.
Do you think you could figure out a way to get up there and, maybe somehow, some way beat Vinny and Jeff here tonight?
Well, I don't know if I can beat Vinny and Jeff. I mean, I might have something for the rest of the guys, with I think we'll come to green with about 23 laps to go. So I think my practice in saving tires has paid off a little bit, and I'm just going to try to give it a good go for the next 24, 25 laps, however many we got left.
So fuel, tire-wise, probably good to go.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All righty. Well, Chris, I mean, It's been a dogfight out there here tonight, man. A lot of good racing going on, a lot of good battles throughout the whole field, man. It's not over.
Nope, it sure isn't over yet, man.
So keep it up, buddy, and we'll see what happens. From here to the end of the race, man. We could be using a 1 or 2 GWCs. We don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen. So
we could. I got enough fuel for it.
All righty. I think everybody else does too, but we'll figure that out if we get there. So, all righty, Chris. Good luck, buddy. Yep.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All righty, Chris Walker. We've also got Mr. Lonnie. See here. I don't know if the lights are off yet. I'm gonna have to. It may be going off this time. And the lights are off, so we will not be getting another interview in right at the moment. We do have Vinny, Jeff, Charlie, Keith, No Name, Todd, Abram, Chris, Lottie, and Paul. Top 10, No Name is Timothy Bates, for everybody that does not know that. That is his nickname, and it stuck, so that's what we call him. I know there is a few... Yeah, unfortunately, John, you're gonna lose some points, buddy. Stinks, but anything can happen the rest of the season, but it's still early. You get back out here and have, some consistent finishes, you can get back up there. So, you might lose some now, but just, enjoy your time off and, get back out here racing when you can. All right, well, as we head into and out of turn number 4, the Chevrolet green flag will be back out in the air once again. 10:36 Eastern, 9:36 Central. Ace truck is off and away once again here tonight into the start zone. And, whoa, Chevrolet green flag back out. That was a little late. Chris Walker said it was go time. We're going to see here. Oh, out of 2. Wow, good Lord. Oh, Paul almost killed a few drivers. Got loose, and I don't know how he saved it, but he did. I don't know how everybody got around him. Oh, as Mike Whitaker and Bob Lacavara go door to door. Oh. Next time by 20 to go. Still a lot of battling going on as we hit the stripe here, folks. Guess what? 20 laps to go. Oh, yeah, that's what you got to do, John. Hard charging and just go. Oh, Vinny gets loose. That's going to allow Jeff to kind of close the gap a little more, as well as Keith. Great run here by Keith. Charlie. Todd coming back after a lap down. Even Jeff after having a little hiccup there, and old Paul having a few of his own. Man. Oh, sir. Uh-oh. I think I spoke on Paul and he hit the wall a little bit. See, every time I talk about a driver, something happens. Uh-oh, looks like Chris Walker pulling back here. Not entirely sure why. Probably not liking what he's seeing up ahead of him. So let's go ahead and look. Mike Whitaker, PK on the inside, Mike on the outside. Well, now I'm starting to yawn. 15 to go, folks. Man, and a battle for the lead here, too. Vinny Maestas, Jeff Hollingsworth. Here we go. Deja vu all over again. Now, Jeff has put Vinny in that dirty air, as well as Keith, Charlie, Todd, Abram coming up. Oh, Abram's got company. He's got Mr. Timothy No Name Bates to his inside. And 2x2x2. What are we doing? Noah's Ark out here tonight, folks? And Abram, it looks like is going to be able to... Oh, no, he got into the wall. I don't know how in the world he did not come down into the 21, but he did not. Oh, 22 almost took out the 21. Well, 15. Still door to door. Oh, he's loose again into the wall. Timothy, he's like, all right, I'm glad I got around that. There goes Lonnie also to the inside. PK now looking out of turn 2. And even a battle back here too, folks. We can't forget about it. Corey Moore, Bob Lacamara, Dave Hunt, Hanover Fisk, Daniel Williams, and Steven at the tail end here. Still a whole lot of racing to go by 15 laps, 14 now. Still anything is possible. As a battle up here between Todd McGregor and Charlie ensues for 4th. Looks like Steven did get around Dave. Now Steven's going to fight down to the inside of the 8 of Daniel Williams. So that'll be for 15th. And we have got a ham and cheese sandwich back here. And Paul, as well as Abram, is the cheese and the meat in the middle. You can pick which one's the cheese and you can pick which one's the meat. I don't care. That's... Now it looks like Paul are going to have to pull back here. Mike Whitaker coming up on him here too. Man, it is getting awfully dicey back here too, and even getting dicey up front. Even more. Keith Hanlon got a shove by Vinny Maestas. Keith up to second. Vinny all over his bumper. Whoa! Oh, they rubbing. Man, Vinny all over the tail end of Keith, man. Let's see if we can get a nose look. I mean, look at that. And Vinny putting that front bumper literally on the back bumper of the 17. We've got 10 to go. It'll be 9 to go here at the line. Keith doing all he can to keep Vinny from getting that nose to the inside, but Keith leaving too much of that bottom, in my opinion, open. Jeff probably liking what he's seeing, but I mean, look at Keith. I mean, he puts that front bumper up to Jeff's too, and there goes Vinny to the inside of Keith for P2 here. Oh, door to door. Oh! Out of 4, still door to door, still a battle for second. They got a battle back here too. There we go, playing Noah's Ark again back here tonight. Paul, Lonnie, Mike, Abram, Corey, Chris. And up here, they're playing, there's got to be a game out there. Switcheroony or something like that? I don't know. Anyway, Biddy, Keith back to third. I don't think it's over. I do not think that battle is over. That has allowed Todd and Charlie, though, to kind of catch up to them, folks. We could have a photo finish. We could have 5 wide for the win. I'm not going to rule it out. We have 5 wide for the win. Somebody's going across the grass. I can almost guarantee you that. Michael Whitaker coming up on Lottie here for 8th. Steven back up into the 14th spot. Hanover coming up on Corey Moore. This is, like I said, where we got these, got the other group, the other battles that are going on. Oh, man. All right, 4 to go. We get a yellow now. That'll set it up for a GWC attempt. They do not want to see a yellow. This will be 3 to go here at the line. This time by 2 to go. Battle for the lead. Eddie looking to the outside. Down into turn number 1. We still got 1 more lap, guys. Oh, all right. Down into 3. Uh-oh. And here we go to the white flag. 1 more time around. No yellow. I'm staying up front. Vinny Maestas, Jeff Hollingsworth. All guns are off right now, folks. They're going to race. They're going to door each other. They're going to pinch. Question is, who's going to hit the line first? Who's it going to be? Vinny Maestas at the line. Wow! All right, well, let's get a chase view on this at the line, because it was close. About a half a car length, I guess you could say. No, not even that. Wow, look at that. Jeez. Man, oh man. That was close. What a race by these guys. Man, oh man. Well, Vinny Maestas bringing it home into victory lane here tonight. Jeff Hollingsworth finishing in second, but very close. And Keith Hanlon coming up here and grabbing a P3 spot. Awesome job by everybody out here. Todd McGregor in 4th and Charlie Woods in 5th. And let me get the top 3 down here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show, guys. And we will have a talk with them, and we will be right back. Alrighty, folks. Well, I've caught up with the top 3 here tonight. I don't know what to say about this dude right here, man. That Pump King 17 machine of Keith Hanlon, man. Keith, buddy, you started toward the back, and things was happening out there, and well, you found yourself up in the top, and up in third here as we finished, but it wasn't without a fight. Few share of some stuff that happened out there on the track here tonight. But man, talk about it. I mean, 16th to 3rd. What a run, bud.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't really get any practice. My practice was qualifying, so I didn't know what to expect. But I was able to drive up into the top 10 the first stage, and then I thought I was good to go from there. But then I kind of stagnated out. I pretty much just needed track position, and then I could keep up. I had some good racing. I could get a run, but I couldn't do anything with it.
So you could get the run, but you couldn't, get around anybody. So it was pretty difficult to pass.
Yeah, you really had to set it up like a turn ahead of time.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, man, dude, this is going to be a great points night for you. Awesome job. You come in tonight up 6, cracking the top 10 and 10th. Another good points night, man. Being consistent, probably going to move you up a few more. I don't know. We'll see how the points will rack up going into next week. But, we had Charlotte tonight. Great. My favorite 1.5-mile track. I love Charlotte. But a totally different track next week, man. Each one has, it's 3 different turns. You should know what that is. It's Pocono. Each turn has its own unique way of getting around it. You got to be careful on every single turn. How do you feel about Pocono?
I love Pocono. I always feel like I have 2 of the 3 turns figured out every race, and it's always a different turn I seem to struggle in.
Oh, okay. Well, I think you'll get them both figured out, buddy. I think you'll have them all figured out by next week. So,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, awesome job out here tonight, Keith, man. Grabbing a podium 3rd here, buddy. I know you got a few final thoughts, shout-out things you want to give, so I'll turn the mic over to you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Had a lot of fun, and if you're on the East Coast, Pumpkin should be showing up in your stores soon.
Only on the East Coast. Man, I am not on the East Coast. All righty, Keith. We'll go celebrate 3rd. We'll see you next week, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, that is going to bring us to our 2nd place finisher here tonight. It was a hard.
I was talking to Vinny.
And right in mid-conversation. It never fails, folks. Never. I don't think there's been a time, Jeff, where I pulled you up where you haven't said a word, or not saying something. Right. So
yeah, that says a lot about me having a big-ass mouth, right?
Well, I don't know what to talk about, man. I mean, we could talk about the battle between you and Vinny throughout the whole night, and I think that's really what it was. But you had your fair share of moments out here tonight, man. You had to battle your way back up through the field, man. Talk about it.
Yeah, that restart after what was it? Right after the stage.
Yeah, stage. Yeah.
After the last stage when I was up there, and it just got the whole cold tire push loose thing off, but hey, that was a good save. And I'm like, that was the save of the race. And then PK's like, no, I just had one. I guess he went through the grass. And then somebody else said that. Nope, I got it on lap whatever. So we're gonna have who had the best save. But that was I have never smiled so much losing a race, because it was good, it was clean, and Vinny's a wheel man,
Yep.
And who else I want to bring up is that Abram.
Oh,
he's a good driver, and I'm really glad to have him in this league. But all the guys did good. You had a couple cautions, but we had a fun race. That's the most fun I've had since last week when I had fun. So
yeah, since last week when you had fun. Well, tonight, I mean, there was a lot of rubbing and racing out there here tonight, and I don't think I've seen as much rubbing and racing, but also clean, as what you and Vinny was having, because there were times y'all were bumping so hard. I thought y'all both were gonna wreck. you
Nah,
know.
there's a couple of times when he was giving me shots down the straightaway, you know, and then probably the last lap, I guess, I didn't go all the way down in 1 and 2, just kind of tried to mess his line up, and you know, I was right on his door, but
Yeah.
you know, neither one of us got an incident the whole race. We you know, that's what I like, that kind of racing, you know, it's just close and it's clean and exciting, man. Like your heart rate gets up. I told them, I said, I took a shower before I got in the race rig. I won't have to take another one now. I'm 56 years old and I'm sweating like I just ran a 3-mile race or something, man.
Wow. Well, you did run 210, so you know. I mean, he was giving shots to Key too, man. He was pushing, handling. You know, I mean, he was right there, and I don't know if he was maybe trying to get him loose to get around him, or just get him around you so he could get around you. I don't know.
I think all the above, and you know, also it just gets in your head.
Yeah.
You know? It gets in your head, and it's you can't make a mistake, you know. I'm lucky I recovered from that near miss spin there.
Yeah.
I was headed straight for the inside wall.
Oh.
I vote for me for the best save. But it was a great race, and I had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it really did.
It was a great race. I love Charlotte. The best 1.5 miles I think they could have made. It's one of the oldest too. So
yeah, well, all of us have thousands and thousands of laps here.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that's if you don't know, like you said last week, if you don't know your way around Charlotte, you haven't run in a sim, because everybody knows this track.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, Charlotte is one of those tracks that one of the first tracks you have to buy that you constantly race on it. So
when I joined, it was one of the ones they gave you.
Well, see, that was me. So, you know.
Yeah.
Now it's repaved and redone, you know, you got, you know, but anyway, that's beside the point. But yeah, it's just one of those tracks that you gotta know at least how to get around it. You may not be the fastest guy, but at least know how to get around it, and everything else will come to you. So, but everybody did a great job out here tonight. Next week, though, Tricky Triangle, Pocono, all 3 turns, totally different from one another.
Love that track.
Yeah, I know.
You know what's special is PK hates that track, so that's going to be a fun race.
Oh, PK hates the track, and you love it, but PK will probably finish up the top 3. I know how that works. Oh, I hate the track, and then people end up winning it. So you've done it.
He's been wheeling it lately, though. He really has. It's been fun to watch him.
Yeah. All righty. Go ahead.
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
I was just
all
letting
right.
you talk, brother.
Well, Pocono, man, that's going to be a great race, August the 8th.
Yeah.
You know, I can't wait to see how, you know, people, you know, especially turn 1. That's going to be, I think, the killer corner at the start of the race. If everybody can make it out of 1, you know, I think we'll be all right. But
you know, with this car and the tires being cold and how hard it is to drive the first like 3 laps, that's the big thing. Once it takes off, it usually spreads out.
Yeah.
But that pack racing and, like you said, bulking into the corners and also through the short shoot, you know, 2x2 is dangerous, but it'll be fun. I can't wait. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, it definitely will. All righty, Jeff. I'd have thought shout outs, thanks you want again before you go celebrate your P2 here tonight, buddy.
Of course, Purple Heart Homes, Coast Guard, DAV, Mission 22. And shout out to my buddy Andy, who's going to watch this race probably later. He's up in Alaska. It's one of my old coastie buddies. Love you, Andy. All the guys for showing up and racing with us. You know, we had Timmy Bates in here. He's going to start racing. He's got time now, so he's going to start. He had a heck of a finish. 3rd race this year in 2024 online, and finished 6th in this league. So that's hell of a job. PK, Charlie, all the guys, Freddie, Dan, Steve, Todd, Chris, and all the guys in this league, you for of course doing your funny and awesome broadcasts, and then Terry and Bob for putting it on, and that's all good shout out to Vinny and Keith on their 3rd and their win, and that's it, man.
All righty, Jeff. Well, I guess we will see you next week, buddy.
Yeah, man. God bless America. See you, buddy.
See you, bud. All right, well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight, but he had to fight it. He had to fight for it. Vinny, golly, man, awesome job on the win, but yeah, as I stated, man, you had to fight, and not only did you have to fight getting around other drivers, but, you know, you were pushing the daylights there out of Keith, trying to either, I don't know what you was trying to do, get him around Jeff, or or get him loose. I don't know. I mean, I know you're a clean racer. I mean, we're coming down to the wire. You know, kind of talk about what was, you know, what you was trying to do and how it did or didn't work out for you. But, you know, how you managed to get around and grab the win here tonight, buddy. Awesome job.
Yeah, I was trying to get the was it the 17 Keith?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to get some pressure to Jeff a little bit, trying to help him get by on the inside, you know, so they you know, put some wear into their tires and some heat. So I was trying to conserve, and you know, I wasn't trying to push too hard. I was also trying to use him to stay with them without, you know, backing off too much. But the plan was to put the pressure on Jeff with Keith, you know, and then I realized I was pretty good where I'm at. It looks like I was able to hug a line better than they did because they started to kind of wash up a little bit. So I was just paying attention to that. So that got me to pick them off one by one.
Man, I mean, you were literally, I mean, you were taking that front bumper, and you couldn't have gone any further into Keith. If you would have, it would have been pretty. I can assure you that. And there were a few times, I think, where on the backstretch out of 2, you were bump drafting him. You were popping him once, getting him a lunch, and then you was backing off to set up your corner, which is smart. You don't want to push into the corner, but I don't know if you was losing any time when you was doing that, but you were able to keep that momentum going into the corner, and well, look what happened, man. I mean, it puts you back up into victory lane here. Man, that's your second win in 3 races. It's crazy how y'all can go about these races. But, man, talk about it out here tonight. The tire wear. What was your tire wear like?
As far as what it looks like, we look pretty good. Not too much. But definitely that right front. Right front was definitely the issue, especially when you're racing and pushing. When you're side by side, when you're side by side, you're really working hard. You both have to meet the apex into the exit. So, and if you don't, you're hitting that wall for sure. So as far as tire wear, man, that was number one concern, was that right front. So conserving it I knew it was going to take me to the end.
Oh yeah, and awesome job, bud. I mean, you and Jeff, and of course everybody out here. I mean, there was some hard battles out there. I think we had one very quick 3 wide. I mean, it was so quick that if you blink, you'd miss it. It's kind of like a small town, It was that fast. We had one of those, and we just had a lot of side-by-side out here tonight, and a lot of side-by-side up in front, too. So, but it was a crazy race. Now, next week, of course, going to be, going to a big track, Pocono, 3 different turns. All 3 are different. Start of the race, everybody side-by-side, pretty much going down into turn number 1. How do you feel about Pocono, buddy?
Love it, man. Pocono is one of my favorite tracks, so I'll definitely be looking forward to that. I need to make up for this last week I didn't make it, so I gotta try to keep this going again. Pocono is definitely a tricky one, especially by the tunnel, right? It's called the tunnel.
Yeah, turn 2 is the tunnel turn. Yep.
Yeah, such a great corner. I love it. So that'll separate, certain drivers right there for sure. It is a very complicated, even myself, you make that one mistake, you're either hitting the wall or you're going to bottom out and spin, or anything can happen there. But yeah, Pocono, I'm ready for it.
All righty, buddy. Well, awesome job out here tonight on another win this season here, round 1 and round 3. We're going to see here if you can go back to back for the first time this season next week, or if somebody else is going to grab the win. We don't know. We won't know until we get there, buddy. Awesome job out there here tonight. Final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, bud.
Same as always, you guys, Terry and Bob, for setting all this up, and Mike Whitaker, and to Jeff as well, man. Hella racing together. I love racing him, man. He's a clean driver. We get really close to each other and finish like the way we did tonight. So shout out to them.
Yeah, it was a great race, buddy. All right, go celebrate your victory here tonight, buddy. Get some rest, and we'll see you next week.
Have a good
You
one.
too. All right, I'll just throw him up there in the detached racing room. I think he's probably going to call it a night here. But, man, what a great race it was here tonight at Charlotte for the Downforce Racing Series here. Man, that was some fantastic battling out there here tonight. If y'all have fans out there, friends and family that missed the race out here tonight, be sure to let them see this race. You give them the link, folks. Tell them to go back and watch it. Great race that they put on. Few yellows, nothing major, but hard racing throughout the 140 laps here tonight. Big shout out to, of course, everybody in chat here this evening. We'll get down here to the, I believe they're going to be official results, because I think Mike Whitaker has already put, he has already put the points in here tonight. So these are going to be the official standings here this evening. Vinny May Estes grabbing the win out here tonight, his second win this season, round 1 and round 3 here. But Jeff Hollingsworth, it's just eluding him. But I think his time's coming. He did. I mean, he almost had it here tonight, but I mean, just right there. Did finish second. Good points tonight for Jeff. Keith Hanlon. Oh, I don't know what to say about this guy. I mean, he started, like I said, folks, back in the back or toward the back at around the 16th, 17th, 18th spot, somewhere around in there. I think it was 16th, and drove his way all the way back up, or all the way up into third here for the final podium spot. Awesome job by Keith. Can't take away anything from the 71 of Tom McGregor here tonight either. He was a lap down and had to serve a penalty, and he still comes back and grabs a top 5 and 4th, and Charlie will round out the top 5 and 5th. Mr. Timothy No Name Bates. Love to see this guy. Great guy to talk to. Glad to see him back out here racing this season. Hopefully, he can get more time in the seat, get back out here and burn it up with these guys like he did in the past. He'll grab a top 10 here in 6th. PK didn't quite have it his way here tonight, but hey, top 10 for him as well in 7th. Michael Whitaker, our big points guy, great guy to talk to as well. He'll finish in 8th. Lonnie Barrington. All these guys are great just to talk to, just to let y'all know. Lonnie Barrington in 9th and Hanover 5th. Awesome dude right there in 10th. Stephen Lane will finish in 11th. Great run out here for Steven. Just kind of got caught up in some stuff, but great race overall. Corey Moore in the 12th spot. Bob Lacavara, he got caught up in a few incidents out here tonight, too. He held on. He'll grab 13th. Daniel Williams, 14th. Dave Hunt, 15th. Tough race out here tonight for Dave, but I think he'll come back strong next week at Pocono. Abram, I mean, he was up there fighting tooth and nail with these guys here too tonight, and unfortunately he is going to finish back here in 16th, but hey, there's always next week. Chris Walker 17th, he was up there fighting a few times as well. Thomas Taylor in 18th, Chris in 17th, and Fred Williams, Tyrone, and Tristan did not start here this evening. But again, our winner here tonight, Vinny May Estes, winning round number 3 here at Charlotte. Next week, Pocono, same time, same place, right here on MaxspeedTV. Thank you, everybody, again for tuning in tonight. We do appreciate it. John, we look forward to seeing you on the track next week. So we hate it that you missed tonight, but we'll see you next week, buddy. I think you'll hammer them down next week, buddy. We'll have to get you up here in the booth as well. Brian Odell, Fish on Adventures, Extreme Racing TV. Dennis Ansman there. I know I'm missing a few here. Madison Ball out there. John Black. Charles McCormick. Andy Sapala. Brad Boulders. Brendan Kennedy. Anybody that I missed out there, I do apologize. Thank you all again for tuning in. But that's going to do it here tonight on Max Speed TV. And another big shout out to Chevyland coming on board. Green flag, Max Speed TV sponsor. We do appreciate them. Are you in the market for a new vehicle? Do you not want to travel? Or do you live close by? Doesn't matter. Chevyland has you covered with their assortment of vehicles. You can shop online at Chevyland.com, and they do deliver as well. Visit Chevyland.com, located in Shreveport, Louisiana. Tell them Max Speed TV sent you. Shout out to Bubba Winningham on sponsoring Max Speed TV and the green flag. But thank you all again for tuning in tonight on Max Speed TV. Until Saturday night for OP, thank you all again, and have a good night.
You